everyone. It is Self-Care Sunday Self-Care Edition. How are you? And you, but most importantly, you. How are you tonight? Tell me about it. Tell me about it, people. What is happening in your world this Sunday evening? And way more ish than 8. Way more ish. I tried for 8. I really did, but I just trying to clear my desk here before I'm on the road. How are you tonight, folks? What are you grateful for this Sunday evening? Lots to talk about tonight. Let's see if I can get tonight live. How are things? How was your trip to St. Louis? You were condo shopping today, I believe, if my memory serves me correctly. Hey, Terry, I hope you're warming up Florida for me. I'm coming. I'm coming this week. You down there midweek, late week, somewhere in there. Sometime this week, I'm in Florida. On the road starting tomorrow. I am broadcasting tonight on both Facebook and YouTube. Any problems with Facebook, hop right on over to YouTube. I'm right there. Ryland's got the link there for you in the show comments. Yay! I love hearing. Sweet, but the way you are executing it, okay, the way you are executing this sale, you're doing amazing, doing an amazing job executing it. And for those following along Kitty's retirement journey, and the sale, you may have noticed that things aren't actually on sale. He is busy at regular price. He is busy at regular price, and that is the whole idea, people. That is the whole idea. It is busy at regular price. That is awesome. And I love that. And she sold all her fixtures, or most of them, and just it is a good thing. And it's warm in Florida, and so that's a good thing because I am packed and ready to go. Packed and ready to go. Actually, I think I got to get underwear and socks out of the laundry. But other than that, I'm packed and ready to go. But that was probably too much information. But I am on the road starting tomorrow for the next week and a half. A lot of road time, all compressed. And that is the way to do it, Kitty. And yeah, at the rate things are moving, I am not in a rush to put things on sale. And I actually, we may have to talk. I'm going to try to give you a call tomorrow because we just need to talk about our original plan of when things were going to be on sale. We may need to slow that down even more, um, depending on volume. We don't need to go as big. It's going great. So I love that. I love that. Well, I got you here so late, and I know many of you are watching the Oscars. What people are wearing, so you can have that. Let's take a look at the Stay Positive book here on March 10th. Wow, this isn't a title for us. Loneliness. Although the world is beautiful and vast, it can also sometimes be bitter. And in those moments, we experience great loneliness within. Know that you're never alone when feeling lonely. Give yourself permission to nourish community. Seek out friendships and joyously cultivate love. Don't be afraid to speak to strangers. They may become friends. Let diversity and curiosity overcome fear. We are more alike than we are different. Stand in love instead of indifference and become a beacon of kindness for others who are experiencing their own loneliness. Uh, hey, Lou. Hey, Michelle. How are you? Good evening to everybody. Actually, I'll be in Michelle's state tomorrow. I'll be in the great state of Virginia tomorrow. Not anywhere near Michelle, sadly, but I will be in Virginia tomorrow. In the next couple days, actually. You are a beacon of kindness, Michelle. You are a beacon of kindness. I was actually talking. My father-in-law is doing this train tour to to the Shenandoah Valley. So I thought I mentioned you today. I actually talked about you today. So twice I'm talking about you. My father-in-law will be doing that. So, you know, that is awesome. Yes, Angie's ahead of me. Angie's laying out the red carpet. So to be like, so I can strut off the plane tomorrow onto the red carpet, just like at the Oscars tomorrow. Uh, uh, not far out of DC. Hey, April, we should have brought you on this trip too, April, just for the fun of it. It'd be more fun. It's always fun when April's there. Yes, I do wish. We'll soon enough. We'll have a trip soon enough with Miss April. Actually, Miss April's coming to make it happen in Orlando. I'm getting excited about that. I had a store today that is bringing that I talked to that is registering a couple of people to come. They're bringing their manager. We have a lot of people bringing their manager this time. It's a good workshop to bring your manager to. But that's not my topic tonight. So I got two topics tonight. I got two topics for you tonight. The first, I want to talk about credit card fraud and the new scam that's going around because there is a new scam, and I'm like, oh, I know about that, but I'm like, I haven't talked about it. So I want to talk about it briefly because it is a new scam, and it's the Apple Pay or Google Pay. It's the tap to pay scam is going around, and what that scam is. I have a prop. I have a prop. I have a phone here. So I have a phone here. And what they're doing is coming in and they're like, oh, they keep on trying the Apple Pay, Apple Pay, Apple Pay. It keeps declining. And then they input, oh, I can just input my number. They get to where they can input their card number. And then miraculously it goes through. That's the scam. So Apple Pay, so tap, 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 tap it, decline, decline, decline. You pay for decline, you pay for those swipes and decline, and then I can enter my number. I know it. I don't know why your Apple Pay isn't working, and they enter their number, and boom, their credit card is approved, and your receipt prints, and you're happy, they're happy, and everybody's happy. And so it is all good until a couple days later when you get the chargeback. And you will not win the chargeback because it was a manually entered card and it was a stolen card. So the actual tapping may even be their card that's declining. Okay, the person who's running the scam, it's likely not because it's probably a stolen phone too, but it might be. Okay, it might be legitimately their card that is declining, and then they type in a stolen card, typically a card that they got from skimming another merchant. Okay, when you skim a card at a merchant, it is there's two typical ways that skimming is done, and one way is another reader is used. So a reader is placed on top of a credit card reader, and it reads the card data, and that skims the number. People, enter them on their phone, whatever, and they get legitimate credit card number. The other way is a trusted person who you give access to your card, take down the information. One of the ways they do it, and that makes it so legit, especially in a situation like this, is they employ waitresses. So they tip a waitress. They're like, okay, for every check you get tonight, I'll give you $20 for every card you take a picture of tonight. I'll give you $20 or $50. I'll give you $100, whatever it is. Okay, it doesn't take much, and the waitress just starts at for all the people she waits on tonight and takes their credit card while she has their card. She's taking a picture of the card front and back. So then they come into your store, their Apple Pay didn't work, but they have a picture of their card. That's legit, right? They're entering the numbers off of that, except for it's not. And they were so sweet. They were so nice. And they were so scamming you. They were so scamming you. And this is the newest scam. This is the newest scam. It's almost a low hanging fruit scam because it's easy enough to come across good card numbers that are valid. Okay, and it is easy enough to have somebody's card that will decline. So if you think of these people that are hard on their luck or need money, they may have a maxed out credit card. So you can learn this on the internet, okay? I mean, you can learn all of these things on the internet or in prison, okay? I mean, our bank got. I'm going to tell you a real. So just never take a keyed in card. Never key in a card unless it is from a unbelievably customer that you completely know. Okay, so if you're taking a phone order, you know Susie, fine. Other than that, do not take a card from somebody that is keyed in. Okay, do not do it. That is my lesson with that. But criminals learn things in the dumbest places. Um, the bank that we bank with, personally and level and everything banks with, um, the local branch got robbed the other day. Um, and the criminal got caught and everything else. It was it all went down very, very fast. But he's like, I don't know what went wrong. I took the class on how to rob a bank. Like he's like, I took the robber. Okay, is like the attempted robber. Well, I mean, he got briefly away. Okay, is like I took a class on bank robbery. Okay, this is his sign. I mean, here's your sign. I took a class on bank robbery. Where did he take a class? No, those can be forged as well, Rose. Those are very easy to forge. Visa and MasterCard gift cards. Great to have you here tonight live, Rose. Those are very easy to forge. But the bank robber took a class on bank robbery in prison. In prison, okay, is where he took the class. He wasn't even out a couple of days, and he's back in prison. No, that it is so easy to forge those. I mean the gift cards and everything. Oh my God, are those easy? Again, I wouldn't do any manual transaction unless you knew them. Personally, know them. What? Yeah, I mean that's not where you would take a master class on bank robbery. I mean, there's more to the story, but that's where it was comical how he did it. So I mean, and that's a federal offense. You rob the bank; it's a federal offense. You rob the convenience store; it's a state thing. So I mean, what people do. What people do. You can't. I can't make this stuff up. I can't make this stuff up. And the important thing is that everybody's fine. But criminals do not take that. Do not take a master class in prison. You're better off buying Grampy a beer and taking a master class with Grampy, okay, than you are taking a class in prison. You shall. Oh, okay. The other thing I wanted to talk about tonight, that was topic number one was manually entering a credit card and the Apple Pay scam that is going around. It is live. It is going around. I had a bunch of stores get hit with that. Sometimes Grampy is a masterclass. I would like to just hang out with Grampy. I mean, I haven't had the opportunity. I would have dinner with Grampy. In a bit. I mean, I would take Grampy out for his stories and a master class. But even Grampy on the front porch would probably be a master class with a beer. Uh, yeah. Well, you know, I wouldn't take it for much, Rose. I guess is my point with that. I wouldn't take those cards for much. I would just flat out. I might refuse to take them. because they are very easily forged, those types of cards. So I might consider not taking those. Um, and you gotta protect yourself these days. There's just too much fraud, and it's the key is when it all goes downhill. When you're taking stuff when it goes downhill. So that is outside of a down situation where you're having to re-enter card numbers offline after you came back up. I would avoid that. The other thing I wanted to talk about today was mindset. And I'm going to talk about this on my next show too, but I'm going to talk about it from a different perspective. Today's mindset is spring forward. Spring forward. Okay. We literally did that today. We literally sprung forward. Okay. You increased your productivity. You lost an hour because you sprang forward. But did you gain an hour of productivity? Did you gain an hour of productivity? And that is huge. Okay. No, I know none of you are going to say, I gained an hour of productivity today. Okay. But what if you could challenge yourself? Rose was super lazy all day. I love the honesty of this group. I love the honesty. I love how you are all incredibly honest. Okay. I do love you all for that. But what I want to challenge you to do is, you know, and we are going to challenge you for those of you that are coming to our workshop in April. Part of that is going to be challenging all of your processes. And so, what I want you thinking about is your processes. Okay, if you lost an hour every month or every week, how would you make that up? How would you make up that hour? How would you make up an hour of productivity? How would you make up an hour of productivity? We're going to cover this in April. Okay, yeah, we're gonna challenge the hell out of your processes. We are gonna break down all of your processes in your store, um, and challenge them. Okay, but I want you to start thinking about where you where can you spring forward in your business? What's the low hanging fruit in your business that needs to change? What isn't working? Okay, what can we adapt? What can we change? Okay, what is something that needs to change so you can be better? Maybe it's your drop off. Maybe it's how you process items. Maybe it's how you photograph items. Maybe it's how you price. Maybe it's how you wait on your customers because it takes too long to bring a customer out. Okay, where do you need more productivity? Where can you find time? Okay, time. Okay, where can you make up time? Okay, we got an hour to make up now. We lost an hour today. Okay, uh, there is 20 days left this month, right? We have 30 days have March, 31 days. There's 21 days left this month. Okay, how are we gonna make that up? Okay, how are we gonna make those minutes up each day? Where are you gonna find that in your schedule? I like the results, okay, but I liked it when you had your fast. Like when I was at your store, Michelle, you had that super fast um, photographer, and if you don't have her anymore, okay, that high school kid who could whip it out, then your process is broken, okay, and it doesn't pay for itself because if it doesn't pay for itself and it doesn't make you money, then it's not doing what it's supposed to do. And the way that high schooler was doing it when I was there was amazing. Okay, she ran circles around most stores. But if that isn't on your team anymore, then something needs to change because it's costing you too much money. And I want you got those grandbabies to pay for. Okay, we need that money to stay in Michelle's pocket. Okay, because there's lots of ways. So I want you to be thinking like this. Okay, where do I gain an hour? Okay. Can I gain an hour a week? Can I get an hour a month? Can I gain an hour? Yeah, well, see, the only reason I gave you a pass on your photo thing when I was there was because of her. The only reason I gave a pass on it. Okay, because she was crazy fast. She was crazy. How fast she could get something on and off a mannequin, how fast she could do it. I mean, she was literally like a robot. She was a robot. Okay. But that's not the average person who's doing it today. And so your process needs to change. Your process needs to change. Because if I were there with my stopwatch, and I like the stopwatch things, the results would not be pretty. And when you did it by when I translate that to dollars, Michelle, you would know that it's broken. Okay, don't make me get my stopwatch and my calculator out on you. I'll do it. I'll do it. And that is something that needs to change. That is that needs to change. The only reason I gave you a pass, only reason on your process. Um, because otherwise it's a fail because it takes too long. It takes too long for the results. Your pictures look good though, but I can tell you stores, and I can show you stores that are doing a higher average sale than you on it, and have pictures that look good. You can have good looking pictures, not perfect pictures, but good looking pictures, and not on a mannequin. We need to talk. We'll talk offline. Not when I'm in Virginia this week, but we will talk. We can talk about it. I will. You will come to my side because I will show you the money. I will show you the money, and you will come to my side because the numbers don't lie. The numbers don't lie on it. But that's a great place to. I can find you hours just with that. I can find you hours a month. So what can we find in your store to spring you ahead and give you freedom? Bring you ahead, find you money, give you freedom. Because if it's not income producing or capacity building, why are we doing it? Okay. And so that is the thing. So, and the other way for me to say it, Michelle, is you want to have the store with the best looking pictures, or do you want to have the most profitable store? Okay. Those grandbabies aren't cheap. They're super cute, but they're not cheap. I'd rather you be taking pictures, spending your time taking pictures of them. You can have a good looking store. Not perfect, but good looking. You're going to change your vision of it. Because when you know the cost of you, because what you don't know today, and I'm picking on you, but I'm not picking on you. I'm picking on you out of love. Okay, what you don't know today is what that is costing you. You don't know how much it's costing you per item to have that. And if you did, versus the way it was happening when we had that when you had that amazing high schooler, and part of that is you let your standards slip. Okay, you kept your standard for quality of picture, but you lowered your standard for the time it took instead of keeping your standard up here. So you lowered your standard. You kept one standard, but you didn't keep the other. If you kept both, I'd be okay with it. And you can have a great picture and lower your time. Okay, and so I'm picking on you and using you as an example tonight, and I'm doing it out of love. I'm doing it out of love. Um, and I'm going to be a couple hours away from you in Virginia, and you're making me want to drive down there with my stopwatch and just see. You're making me want to hop in the car and drive down there. Uh, but so that is my challenge for you. So that is my challenge for you to think about tonight, folks. Is don't do it. Now I've got you scared. Now I've got you scared, Michelle. Not as scared as Holly would be if I walked through the door. Not as scared as she would be. I've got another store to scare tomorrow. They're already scared that I'm coming. Um, you're already scared. But again, I'm coming with love. But I'm coming at that process with love, Michelle. I am totally coming after your photo process with love because you lowered your standard over here. You lowered your standard for time and efficiency, and um, you for something you already achieved. So the other side of it is so often when we set a bar of time and efficiency, okay, it's like, well, that's not possible, or it's only possible because Michelle's doing it. Okay, it's only possible if Michelle does it. This was somebody that worked for you. That we had the bar here. Now the bar is down there. So I want you to a high bar. So I don't care which. We either raise this bar or we find a way to get a great picture. And there are ways. I'm going to show you. I'm going to give you examples of stores that are doing what you're doing and changed it and have an amazing website and amazing pictures itself. But we'll talk about that. We'll talk about it. And know that all I've done tonight is out of love and because I want to make you a better you, and I know you know that. I'm always trying to make us better, us all better. That is where what we strive for. That is how we go and take it to the next level. So that is what I'm talking about. You know what else I'm talking about? This video and everything I talk about goes over to the YouTube channel. And you're not alone right here. You can like, comment, subscribe, and oh yeah, ring the bell, ring it. You know when another one drops. You can also share it with everyone that you know in business, so we can help everybody run a better business. I am here every Sunday and Wednesday at More 8 Than Ish. Sunday and Wednesday at More 8 Than Ish. But if you have a question in between, just email me, Neil, Neil, at nextlevelresale.com. Neil at nextlevelresale.com. I am traveling starting tomorrow through, so I will not be Wednesday or Sunday. This Wednesday or next Sunday. There might be an impromptu live here or there during my trip, but plan back to me on the 20th. And we'll be back live on the 20th. And we're going to have a special one on the 20th. We are going to have a really special, it's going to be like a party on the 20th. Okay, we're gonna talk about it, but it's gonna be like a party on the 20th. And so I hope you are there. It's gonna be a real special event, okay? And a real special topic. I'll see if Angie or April tease it out between now and then. But the 20th is gonna be a real party of March. So I hope you're there with me. We start the program every night with a year of positive thinking. I read you the 10th at the beginning, but I'm going to review tomorrow's today. Choose happy. Let this be a kind reminder that you and only you are the gatekeeper of your own happiness. Delight. Woo! I like it. Ladies and gentlemen, I am like it's a party, a wedding, a bar mitzvah, a Make It Happen Freedom Workshop, April 21st to the 23rd in Orlando, Florida. Make it happen, people. Make it happen and find freedom from your business through your policies and procedures. But until Wednesday the 20th, know that you, but most importantly you, yes you, you're not alone running this store. Have a great night, everybody. I will see you then. It's time for dinner. Make sure you catch the replay if you join late. There's a lot of great stuff in this episode. See you soon. Bye-bye.